Okay, so when you go to create a new page or look at your existing pages, ask yourself first, does this page need to exist? This isn't me trying to be flip here. There are a lot of things on the site that no one will ever look at or read. Readers on the web are selfish, and they should be. Why bother consuming the content that you have up when there's Reddit and YouTube and all these wonderful time wasters? More content invariably creates more confusion. So you need to ask yourself these questions. Does this page drive people toward a goal? Does it get them to do something? Like apply, donate, register, enroll in a class. Let's take a look at an example of driving people toward a goal. Say your goal is to get people to sign up for an information session. I'm going to show you examples from two different programs. The first is pretty good at driving people toward a goal. This is the homepage for the Evening MBA program. You'll notice here on the right, there's a big button that says Attend an Info Session. This not only makes it very easy to find, it also says to the user that these info sessions are important enough to put a huge button for them right on the front page. Clicking this button immediately brings you to this page. It has a bunch of dates and clear buttons that say register for each of them. This whole process, finding this page and then registering itself, is hard to mess up. Here's a somewhat less good example of the same thing. This is a now old version of the MSF homepage. They also have info sessions, but there isn't anything on this homepage to tell you that. Now, if you happen to be persistent, you may find yourself on this Find Out More page. But here too, there isn't anything in the main section of the page to point you to the information sessions. Under the navigation, though, there is this page that says Information Sessions. When you get there, there's this date down here, but the places to register are down here at the very bottom and over here on the left. There are just more hoops to jump through to find this. Next, ask yourself, does another page already have this information I'm trying to put up? Look through your existing pages, and if any section of the content you're planning to write exists somewhere else, don't rewrite it. Link to it. So here is an example from the old MPA site. These are separate pages, one for the Econ MPA program and one for the traditional MPA program. Now, some of the content here is specific to these programs, but a lot of it is duplicated. Duplicated content is bad for two reasons. Google punishes sites for it. It doesn't like to see duplicated content. And it just tends to bloat out the site. What you want to do is to cull this information, put it all in one place, and then link to it as needed. Finally, think about, does this information just belong on another page? Is there already a page that has something similar that you could just stick this info on?